Chaka Crypto. You're entering the Chaka verse. Chaka Crypto. Welcome to the Chaka verse. We are speaking Chaka facts. I'm not speaking Chaka words. We are making Chaka raps. We call this the Chaka verse. No, I can't help you cop the bag, but I can't help you do research. So come.
What is going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. I'm back with another Tech Tuesday. Tech Tuesday is really where I talk about, different various tech articles or, articles that I've seen throughout the week. Some may be new, some may be old, but I still think they're interesting and they're all new to me. So let's go ahead and get it started. The first one I have up here is that Microsoft lays off team that taught employees how to make AI bots responsibly. So Microsoft laying off the team that taught the AI how to make the AI tools responsibly. As the company accelerates its push into AI products, the ethics and society team is gone. Let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit, read a little bit on it. The Microsoft laid off its entire ethics and society team within the artificial intelligence organization as part of recent layoffs that affected 10,000 employees across the company. We got Racket Club in the house. What is going on, Racket? He says, yo, Chaka, digging your diversity, your content, bro. I like talking about the tech and different stories that I see throughout the week. And so why not make it happen? Tech Tuesdays. Right now, we're talking about Microsoft lays off team that taught employees how to make AI tools responsibly. So the move leaves Microsoft without a dedicated team to ensure its AI principles are closely tied to a product. This is a pretty big deal at a time when the company is leading the charge to make AI tools available to the mainstream. So at a time that these AI tools are getting ready to get released to the mainstream, the public, Microsoft fires the team that was there to make these AI tools responsibly. So that team's gone now. So now they could still have left those tools behind the Microsoft so they can use them. But that makes you wonder, what's going to be getting released to the public if the team is gone that is taught to teach the AI and to how to build the AI responsibly. So Microsoft still maintains an active Office of Responsible AI, which is tasked with creating rules and principles to govern the company's AI initiatives. The company says its overall investment in responsibility work is increased despite the recent layoffs. Who owns ChatGPT? I don't know who owns ChatGPT. It's not Microsoft. I don't believe it's Microsoft. I'm not sure. I'll look it up here in just a sec. That's interesting. Microsoft is committed to developing AI products and experiences safely and responsibly, and does so by investing in people, processes, and partnerships that prioritize this. The company said in a statement, over the past 6 years, we've increased the number of people across our product team and within the Office of Responsibility AI, along with all of us at Microsoft, blah, 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 blah. There's given reasons why they laid off the team. D owns ChatGPT. D who, Shaman? D D who? More recently, the team has been working to identify risks posed by D's nuts. More recently, the team has been working to identify risks posed Microsoft's adoption of OpenAI's technology. OpenAI owns ChatGPT, Racket. It's OpenAI. OpenAI is the company that owns ChatGPT because Microsoft's using OpenAI's ChatGPT. The Ethics Society. There was another part I wanted to read down here. The move leaves a foundational gap on holistic design of AI products, one employee says. About 5 months later, on March 6th, remaining employees were told to they all got fired over Zoom. That would suck to get fired over the Zoom call. See, D's nuts. Right, I can say, sup, Marty? Marty in the house? Oh, there he is. What up, dude? What's going on? MK saying what's up to Racket. Racket saying what's up to MK. So our first story we're talking about, this is Tech Tuesday, so we're talking about different technology stories that or articles I've seen throughout the week that I find interesting. Some may be old, some may be new, but they're pretty much all new to me. This one was interesting. Microsoft lays off the team that taught employees how to make AI tools responsibly. So the team that is there to build these AI, the AI technology responsibly is now gone, and it's right before all this tech is getting released mainstream. So makes you wonder what's going to be getting released in the future. Let's see. There was a little bit more. The move leaves a foundational gap. Saw that. Microsoft, the elimination of the ethics and society team came just as the group's remaining employees have trained their focus on arguably their biggest challenge yet. So it seemed like they just used them right when they just overcame their biggest challenge yet, whatever that is. It was anticipating what would happen when Microsoft released tools powered by OpenAI to global. Yeah, so right when this team just overcame this big hurdle and got it going, Microsoft said, peace, you're out of here. We don't need you. Last year, the team wrote a memo detailing brand risks associated with the Bing image creator, which I talked about that last week, which uses OpenAI DALL-E system to create images based on text prompts. The image tool launched in a handful of countries in October, making it one of Microsoft's first collaborations with OpenAI. Yeah, so pretty much that AI took those people's jobs, and that's the first of many to come as AI is getting bigger and bigger, because the team that built the AI and that managed all the people to build the tech responsibly, now that's ran by AI. So now AI is teaching either the team or the people that are building the tech, or AI is just building the tech because it's already taught how to build tech responsibly. So that's what we got on the Microsoft thing. Next, I thought this was pretty cool. Something you can see in like the futuristic movies. Mojo Vision details its first smart contact lens. These are contact lenses. Pretty much, you can do augmented reality, run your phone through your eyes. And I actually watched a video on it. I don't know if it's the video I have up, but I watched a video earlier. Maybe it was yesterday. They can control their phone through their pupil of their eyeball, looking to the right of the screen, and it has augmented reality up at all times. Like if you want to check your calendar, text message, or whatever, you could do it through these contact lenses by looking to the right or to the left, and you'll be able to see your message in that. I thought that was pretty crazy. The way we interact with technology is always changing, and some of the industries claim the next big step is the metaverse, a spatial version of the internet that mixes digital content with the real world. But how is one supposed to interact with the metaverse? Apparently through these contact lenses. That's crazy. Today's virtual augmented reality hardware is clunky and ineffective, but a smart contact lens is just crazy. That sounds like science fiction, but we may be getting close. A company called Mojo Vision says that smart contact lenses are now functional prototypes with a micro LED display and a medical grade micro batteries. Man, you're going to have people getting what if one of those batteries burst, or it's all they're in hot weather and the battery bursts and they get all this crap in their eyes. People are gonna go blind from these things. Definitely wouldn't want to buy them on the first round, on the first one sent out. Legal Alien in the house. What is going on, my man? Welcome to Tech Tuesday. We're just hanging out, talking about different tech stories, different things I've seen throughout the week, things I find interesting. Talking about Microsoft laying off a bunch of people and these contact lenses that you can basically run your phone from. Nice to see you in here, man. Nice to see you. Oh, Legal Alien saying what's up to Racket. MK, BP, baby. Hashtag BP. Border Patrol in the house. Yeah, so what if it's hot outside and you got people going blind from these things? Let's see, full functional prototype they recently announced was the first to get an on-eye demonstration of the company's technology. Currently, he's only wearing one lens at a time and just in 1 hour increments. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to make your eyes sore. Mojo Vision's eventual goal is to make two lenses work as a pair, allowing the wearer to see images in 3D, similar to the way VR and AR currently work. So virtual reality, augmented reality, that's a trip. That's a trip. Shaman, let's see what's up with Shaman. May not be sponsored by them much longer. And the Mojo lens is full. Okay. The Mojo lens is fully self-contained, sporting a micro LED display with 14,000 pixels per inch. God damn, that's tiny. But it's only 0.2 inches in diameter. Still, Mojo says it's the highest density display ever created for dynamic content, which it has to be when it's literally sitting on your eye, for sure. Perkins says using the Mojo allowed him to view a live compass, as well as see blocks of text to read off like a teleprompter. Oh, that, can you imagine that? Having a teleprompter on your eyeballs? I'd be spitting some knowledge, man. I'd read you guys the whole encyclopedia. Be like, ask me something, look it up with my eyes, and just read it to my contact lenses. That's crazy. It even displayed a single monochrome image of Einstein. Since there's no interface you can touch, all navigation is controlled with eye movements. That is a trip. We have completed a successful wear of a fully functional Mojo lens prototype on the eye. That's the Mojo Vision's Twitter. I'm gonna have to check that out. Well, could that mean return to YouTube, or are you gonna sell Toyotas next? Don't call it a comeback. Are you coming back? What's going on? You're leaving the people wanting more. Can't wait. You got to come back, buddy. I really I dig your content. It's always a good time. So I got a video up here too. Oh, not 100% sure yet. Yeah. So this is a video that I saw on YouTube.
We embed all of our smart components into a time-tested contact lens platform called a scleral lens. A scleral lens rests on the white part of your eye, and it doesn't touch your cornea. Now what we do is we custom fit each lens to your eye so that it's extremely comfortable to wear and it doesn't rotate or slip on the eye. We've also patented a method that maximizes the oxygen delivered to your eye, which is another critical element of contact lens comfort and eye health. The Mojo lens includes thin film, biosafe batteries to power the system, as well as motion sensors to enable the world's most accurate eye tracking. We've also developed an extremely low power image sensor that's used for computer vision and scene detection. But at the heart of—
I don't care if those are biosafe batteries or not. It's still batteries that shouldn't be put in your eyeballs. Let's see, I'll know tomorrow. Well, whatever decision is made, buddy, I hope everything works out for you, man. Yeah, whatever happens. Either way, we all got your back, brother. Steve,
the
what
Mojo lens
is
is
going
the world's
on?
smallest and densest.
For Steve, we just popping in. We did a recap on Microsoft laying off a bunch of AI, a bunch of employees that taught how to build AI technology, the right way. Responsibly. They got laid off. Now we're talking about the Mojo Vision contact lens, which you can pretty much run AI and AR, augmented reality, and virtual, or AI and VR with these bad boys. Found a little video, checking it out.
Dynamic display. The pixel-to-pixel spacing in our display is only 1.8 microns, giving it a density of 14,000 pixels per inch. With this, we can display crisp text, photos, and video in a package that's less than 0.5 millimeter in diameter. Now, on top of that display, we put an elegantly complex multi-surface micro-optic that we make out of a single piece of plastic. This micro-optic focuses light from the display directly on.
If this is the future and these actually get big, this combined with ChatGPT, if I had ChatGPT, if I had these contact lenses, thanks, babe. If I had my cell phone back in high school, I would be cheating my ass all the way through high school. Can you imagine if the kids have ChatGPT that they're going to be writing their reports for them? I mean, hell, my son has already used ChatGPT to write a report. And if you had these contact lenses in class, that's just crazy. It's crazy. The education side of things is going to have to catch up with the tech side of things.
To the retina. So sometimes we get asked, won't the system block your natural vision? And the answer is, of course, no. It turns out that the display is so small and close to your eye that your eye essentially looks around the display. It's the same principle at work in a Cassegrain telescope like the Hubble. Our current system delivers a monochrome green image, but we're also working on a color display for next generation products. Mojo Lens is designed to be worn on both eyes. This gives you stereoscopic vision, and each lens communicates to a Mojo designed accessory where we put the compute and the network interfaces.
Yeah, that ain't no lie.
For example, the Mojo accessory can wirelessly connect to your smartphone.
And it's crazy. I just thought about this because legal said education system takes years to catch up. That's facts, because my son, my 12-year-old, came home today, sometime this week. He came home to bring his homework home, and they brought him with a laptop, one of the oldest laptops I've seen. I'm surprised this thing still even works, but that's what they give him to do his homework on. The schools need to catch up on the tech, man. That laptop is so out of date. It's not even remotely ready for what is here now. Yeah, for what's here now. And this is just stuff in the future. That's crazy.
Or to the cloud. The accessory is also where our software applications reside. It's worn near the head, and in our first generation product, the accessory can be built into a helmet or a hat, safety glasses, or even a necklace. One interesting function that the accessory also serves is to capture the eye motion data from the contact lenses, compute the updated digital view based on the user's new eye position.
I mean, they're talking about all this cool shit that these contact lenses can do, but are they prescription? If my son needs contact lenses, are those contacts going to help him read? They didn't mention anything about the basic of what contact lenses are supposed to do.
And then send that view back to the lenses, all in under 10 milliseconds. This ensures that the AR content stays still in the real world, even as you move your eyes. We are often asked, how do you control Mojo Lens? And the answer is with your eyes. It turns out that your eye is an extremely accurate pointing device. With our built-in eye tracking in each lens, we believe we've unlocked the ultimate hands-free user interface. With just a glance, you can select tools and access content effortlessly.
Shit, I might be watching the Lazy Shaman show with some Mojo Vision contact lenses. All right, the next story we got is Spin Launch. I thought this was pretty badass. This is something I just heard about. These people are launching satellites into not high orbit. I guess it's like an orbit right outside the closest orbit to us, but they're launching it by spinning it around super fast. The technology on here, basically they're spinning these things so fast and then launching it up into the air. It's called Spin Launch. New way to get to space. It says Spin Launch is an innovative new space technology company that has created an alternative method for putting 2,000 kilogram class satellites into low Earth orbit. Okay, so that's how I say it, low Earth orbit. Unlike traditional fuel-based rockets, Spin Launch uses a ground-based electric-powered kinetic launch system that delivers a substantially less expensive and environmentally sustainable approach to space access. So Tim Shea in the house, what is going on, buddy? Appreciate you showing up. Low orbit is so 2020. They're just spinning it around, launching these satellites up into the sky. So simple. You would think that would be the first thing that we thought of. Let's just spin these bitches around super fast and launch them. Nope. We came up with rockets first. So 2021, bro. So 2021. This is so the dark ages. Suborbital accelerator. It is 2021. On October 22nd, 2021, the suborbital accelerator came to life, comprised of the key components needed for the orbital launch system. Suborbital accelerator is a critical stepping stone in the Spin Launch path. You see, I guess there's a video, see it in action. You'd probably get copyrighted for that cheesy ass music. Yeah, nailed it. Right on the money, 2021. And I'm just hearing about this. Chris Ortiz in the chat. Absolutely astonishing, isn't it though? Chris Ortiz, that's my brother. Shout out to Chris Ortiz showing up. I'm probably going to get copyrighted for this.
3, 2, 1, fire.
The pressure's good. Everything works.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you guys.
That is crazy. Spin launch. Let's see. Tim Shea saying what up to Chris. Sean saying what up to Chris. Superb. Chris, if you're still here, did you go to the gym today? My brother's getting a swole on. He's getting ripped. Brian Dowie, what is going on? Appreciate you showing up to a Tech Tuesday. Just talking about different things I've seen on the news, tech related. Some are old. This one's from 2021 apparently, but it's new to me. Just things that I thought was interesting. We talked about Microsoft laying off a bunch of their AI team, a Mojo, Vision's coming out with a contact lens that you can control, like virtual reality, control your phone eventually. And now we just talked about, I just showed you guys about spin launch. Apparently they can launch satellites into low Earth orbit. Is that what it's called? Low Earth orbit by just spinning that bitch around. Let's see. What else we got? The startup wants to launch. Oh, this is pretty cool. Yeah, Legal in the house. Saying what's up to Legal. Marty, is Chris big bro or little bro? He is my little big bro. He's a younger. But yeah, no, he's my little brother. I always got that big brother. I don't care how big he gets. I got that big brother on him. But he's a pretty big dude. What's up, Marty? Brian. So this is basically, and this isn't the article that I wanted to find. I can't find it. I hate that when I read a good article. This is an older one. Read a good article that this is kind of the same thing. This is old. This article's old. The one that I seen, they must have started this back up again. But this company is sending a bunch of satellites into orbit that they can control, and they're going to start doing like advertising in the sky. They're getting a lot of pushback because astronomers, they use these stars. They used to use these stars like the North Star. They would use it to navigate, you know what I mean? And these guys are totally messing up the sky to advertise whatever, it's man-made stars controlling the sky was the article I was trying to find. And it talks about this. And then looking into it a little bit more, I seen this article. This one's from back in 2019. This must have been when they started talking about this, but it's pretty crazy. Fuck that. Sky ads is a violation of my personal space. It's got to be a violation of something because I don't know. It's strong. It's just crazy. They can just totally jack up the Big Dipper. You know what I mean? And put a right there, a Coca-Cola sign right there on the Big Dipper. They just advertising. You got the money. You can do whatever you want. Legal. Austin is going to Austin for a conference. I told him to stop by and buy a truck from you and drive it home. That would be badass. Let's go ahead and read a little bit on this. Giant ads. And the company that I saw, it wasn't a Russian company, but this is a Russian startup. Start Rocket says it wants to display enormous billboard style advertisement in the night sky using an array of CubeSats. I don't know what that is. A vision. It illustrates a concept video featuring what appears to be a McDonald's and KFC logo. That's their concept video. A McDonald's and KFC logo hovering in the sky like new constellations. That's all I want to see when I'm out camping and I look up at the beautiful sky. I want to see fucking KFC floating across the sky. That's what I don't want to see shooting stars. Hell no. I want to see KFC. I want to see McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. According to project leader Vlad Sitnikov, this commodification of the night sky is the next logical step in advertising. How is that logical in any way? But it's their next logical step. We are ruled by brands and events. He told Futurism. The Super Bowl, Coca-Cola, the Olympics, Mercedes, FIFA, Supreme, and the Mexican Wall. The economy is the blood system of society. Entertainment and advertising are at its heart. We live in a space, and humankind will start delivering its culture to space. Space don't want to see KFC logos. The more, if there is other life in out there and they come to Earth, the first thing they're gonna see is KFC logo before any kind of mankind. They're gonna see KFC, Starbucks floating through the floating through the sky. Tim, that would be cool. Hell yeah, if you buy a truck. What kind of conference? I believe it's a yeah, is it the blockchain conference? Nice. Nice romantic night and a fucking commercial for fried chicken. For real. This is let's see what we got here. Oh, it's cubes. That's just crazy, man. Out of all the stuff they could be working on, let's exploring other planets. Let's do more about. Let's try to find a cure for cancer. No, let's get some McDonald's logos in the sky. Let's worry about advertising. That's just a trip to me. Using all that tech. I wonder if they're going to use the spin launch to get those up there. See, they should collab. We got this. I got some work for spin launch. They can launch some McDonald's advertisement into the sky. Star Rocket says it will launch what is called the orbital display by 2020. I haven't seen anything on an orbital display, so maybe it didn't work out. Displaying ads in the night sky by 2021, its CubeSat will orbit an altitude between 400 and 500 kilometers, about 250 to 310 miles, and will only be visible from the ground for about 6 minutes at a time. A company representative told Futurism the company didn't share how much a space advertisement might cost. I'm sure it's going to cost a crazy amount of money. But a pitch deck sent to Futurism opened the brands will pay for the ads because the ego is brighter than the sun. That is crazy. It's technologically possible. Yes, Siegel said. Is it something that regulators will permit? I don't know, maybe. They're too busy regulating, trying to attack us over here on crypto. What about when you want to get away from the technology, go camping, can't even go to sleep because of damn Ronald McDonald and ad lighting up your tent at night? Shaman, you can imagine being there and just mawing at that fried chicken. Not to mention the space trash. That's what I'm thinking. The space trash, man. Not to mention the space trash that will happen from all this, and for what? To sell a bunch of food, man. But you got to admit though, KFC is delicious. That's the first thing when I first had my first drumstick from KFC, I bit into it and my whole life changed. I envisioned in my mind, I was like, one day KFC, we're gonna be able to see KFC in the stars. That's how good it was. We can't drive cars that run on gas, but to advertise, let's shoot up a bunch of damn rockets. That's what I'm saying. You would think that their mindset is in the wrong place. So moving on from that, damn advertisement in the stars. We got the future of gaming is here. I definitely want to get one of these. I don't even know how much they are. I haven't really looked into it, but I want to get one of these. The Omni one. I don't know if you've heard about them, but these are the virtual reality. You got your VR goggles. They also have the VR vests where you can, like, if you're playing Call of Duty, you can feel, vibrations of where you're getting shot. Well, this one, it has the whole rig where you can run around. I probably can play maybe a good 5-10 minutes at a time if that's the case where I got to run around, because I'm pretty sure I'll be a sweaty mess. But the future of gaming is here. It's a walk and run 360 degrees inside VR games and other virtual worlds. I think these are badass. The trailer looks funny. The guy looks so uncomfortable. He actually looks like he's got to take a dump. But move around in VR. The Omni's immersive experience takes virtual reality to the next level. Let's check out this trailer.
Prepare to engage. Target eliminate.
You know what trips me out is I always thought that the bottom of these things moved. It doesn't. You put on these slip-ons like on the soles of your shoes, and you slide across it, like you swipe across it, like you would swipe your phone. I thought the bottom was, kind of like a treadmill, and I thought it moved in all directions. But
Great job. Excellent shot. You finished that first play.
that's what I thought was funny. That dude just started hauling ass out of nowhere. That's funny. Let's see. That is awesome. Yeah, I think they're pretty cool. What is porn like on there? I don't know. We'll have to test that out. That's a whole nother show.
Welcome to the dead zone. Great.
Yeah, these things are crazy. I definitely want to try it out, though. I don't know how. I'm probably going to be clumsy on the damn thing. Step into the game. Omni 1 is the first Omni optimized for the home and offers unmatched freedom of movement, including crouching and jumping. If this ever gets mainstream and enough people buy them, when the VR headset first came out, even now, you can look up on YouTube or wherever, TikTok, and see the VR fails where people are diving into the walls, ladies falling down. I love watching those things. I love watching when it's the older, like the older person who puts on the VR and they just take off running. It's hilarious. Let's see. So we play these video games, but then blame guns when people go. Exactly. Full freedom of movement. Walk, run, crouch, kneel, jump, and back up 360 degrees. In the metaverse, active and immersive gameplay. Burn calories. Shit, I'll pass out. Burn calories while playing video games. Like if I'm playing the Resident Evil game on here, oh man, I'm gonna. And some of these games, I don't know if you guys play VR at all. My son, my 12-year-old plays, and he downloads a bunch of them off Steam, and he likes to play those scary games. He got one called Karaoke, and I tried it out the other day. I played it with him. It's basically it's like a Japan-based game. It doesn't speak English. It has the closed caption on the bottom, the subtitles where you can read. You go out with your friends and you're singing karaoke, and everybody gets kidnapped, and then you're locked in this karaoke bar, and this dude's chasing you. It was a pretty interesting game, and you have to hide. You can't fight. You can't do nothing. You just have to hide from this dude who's chasing you, trying to kidnap you. It was a pretty intense game. Active and immersive gameplay. Burn calories. Yep. Safe and secure. Move around freely unless that thing busts off and you go running out the door. Move around freely and endlessly in VR without the risk of falling, bumping into walls, or running into other people. That's another thing. I've just patched them up. I've been working on living room, painted the living room wall up, patching holes in the wall because of this. My son, both my sons, a couple of my sons, punching holes in the wall, playing Creed or something like that, and they get into it, forget they're playing VR and punch a hole right in the wall. And I don't even care if they punched a hole in the wall. I'm just like, did you break the controller? Seiko, huh? What is going on? Appreciate you showing up. And I live these games too. You live for these games for FTR. Oh, I love these games. Yeah, they're cool, man. Which ones are you playing right now? And do you have the Oculus or one of the new ones? I got an Oculus. It was like $199, a couple $100, and it works just fine. Some of these new ones are expensive, man. Omni One is a complete entertainment system, including a standalone VR headset and online game store. Don't have no prices. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Definitely got to get one of those. Do an Omni One stream. If you get one of these, Shaman, we got to race. We got to get some kind of game where we can race. Next up, we got Tesla's humanoid robot can now walk. I actually watched this video when it came out. Elon Musk was on stage. I don't know if that video is in this article, but he was on stage and he announced their humanoid, the Tesla's robot, and it came out walking, and it's a legit robot. It basically just came out on stage, waved to everybody, and then went back to the backstage. And then he presented this video saying that the robots can do much more. And this is the robots, the Tesla robots, the video that they put out of them just, it looks like they're doing surgery on each other. One robot's building another one. I think the video's in this article. I'll show you. Tesla's 2023 Investor Day, Elon Musk showcased the latest development in its humanoid robot Optimus. And I do like that they named it Optimus, like Optimus Prime. The Optimus robot was originally unveiled at Tesla's AI Day in September. And in September, the robot can do nothing. The robot was on like I don't know what you would call it, some kind of stand. It can just move around. So since September, now the thing can walk and all kinds of stuff. Musk also hinted at his grand plans for the robot rollout, saying that the ratio of AI-powered robots, AI-powered humanoid robots to humans could one day be greater than 1-to-1. And that one day Tesla's robot business could be greater than its automotive. I can see that. I could definitely see that. The latest iteration of Optimus was shown to attendees in a pre-recorded video showing several of the robots walking and performing various maintenance tasks on each other. Okay, so this is the video right here.
Just separate. We have a whole lab full of arms and legs. Worth bearing in mind that when we did AI Day, this version of Optimus didn't work.
It definitely will outnumber us. Yep.
So the rate of improvement here, I think, is quite significant. It's obviously not doing parkour, but it is walking around.
Hey, I'm right there with you, Shaman.
Multiple,
some of these
copies,
they make it hard to not find true.
The thing that I think Tesla brings to the table that others don't have is that we have the real-world AI. We're the most advanced in real-world AI. So the same AI that drives the car, which you can think of the car really as a robot on wheels, and this is a robot on legs. So as we solve real-world AI, and I don't think there's anyone even close to Tesla on solving real-world AI. That same computer and software.
It just trips me out. Why do they got to make them humanoid? Why do they got to make him look like us? If they're going to do a robot to do certain functions, build that robot to build those, to look like it is made for if this robot is made to pick up boxes and put those boxes over there, then it should look like a robot that is made to pick up boxes and put over there. Why are they making them humanoid? What are they trying to do here? Why make it look like a humanoid shape? I mean, I wonder what the goal, what are the benefits of having a robot?
It's not helpful to have a humanoid robot if you have to program every individual action. It needs to be able to walk around autonomously and solve tasks. You should be able to instruct it in simple things by showing visually what the robot needs to do, or just telling it what to do. So I think that's a key advantage that we have. And then we also are good at designing things for manufacturing and then manufacturing itself. So the actuators in Optimus are all custom.
I bet you
designed
Eli
as
watches that
actuators.
for sure.
So we designed
Or Elon Musk definitely watches
gearbox, the power electronics,
watches that.
obviously the battery.
You're 100%
everything else
on your
goes
line of
into
thinking there.
Optimus. We were quite surprised to find.
But you know what I mean? Why
how
make them
little
humanoid?
was available
What's the
off
purpose?
shelf. Because there's a vast number of electric motors.
Because the movies make them like that?
Boxes and whatnot that are available in the world. And we found none of them were useful in a humanoid robot, literally none. So you have to custom design the actuators for a humanoid robot. And so the same team that designed the groundbreaking.
Eli warned everyone about AI, then invested into open AI. I do remember when he warned everybody out about AI. Now he's right behind it.
So, I mean, for practical purposes, what this means is that we should be able to bring an actual product to market at scale that is useful far faster than anyone else. And, assuming the things I'm saying are true, or at least you can put it, I think they are true, it's just a question of the timing. You start getting into interesting questions of like, what's the ratio of humans to humanoid robots? I think it might be greater than 1-to-1. Because you could sort of see a home use for robots, certainly industrial uses for robots, humanoid robots. I think we might exceed a 1-to-1 ratio of humanoid robots to humans. It's not even clear what an economy means at that point.
What the hell is he saying?
Per person times persons, but if output is much higher and there's no limit on persons, then what's the actual limit on the economy?
He's been doing so much, man. I talked about last week, Elon. Has that community that he has going for his employees. It's like $800 a month, somewhere in Texas. I forget what was it called? Garyville or some shit like that. And the mascot is Gary the Snail from SpongeBob. So I don't know what he's just building all kinds of crazy stuff. Tesla, the most advanced in real world AI. You can see a home use for robots, certainly industrial. I don't know, like a maid, like the Jetsons. Is that where we're going? We're going to have a robot maid cleaning up our house. Lose your job and have to move. Yeah, you lose your job, you got 30 days to bounce out of that place. And then we got Unreal Engine 5.2. This shit looks badass. This stuff looks real. So they just came out with this 5.2 tech demo. Unreal Engines is, if you guys know anything about Unreal Engines, that it can look sick. Of course, you got to have the computer powerful enough to run it. I found out the hard way that I have to lower the like the graphic settings if I try to play one of the high scale games. Oh yeah, that's right. It was Rosie. Yeah, Rosie from the Jetsons. Watch, next they're gonna have those houses on stilts like they have. It's coming. The Jetsons told the future.
Thanks, Tim. And hi, everyone. I'm excited to get to show you some of the new experimental features we've been working on for Unreal Engine 5.2. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I think this is the
All right, so last
truck
year,
the truck
we
demo.
added several
Looks
new
pretty
features
sick.
to the engine to support foliage rendering, and the Fortnite team used those features to ship Battle Royale Chapter 4. At the same time, Jacob
Oh, and he just reminded me. He was saying something about Fortnite. So my son plays Fortnite. Never got into that game. Never played it that much. But Fortnite now, they have an Unreal Engine, uh, sandbox that you can build stuff in Fortnite, and you can make it look like these type of graphics. Like they have a dragon in there. That the shit looks. It doesn't look like the old school traditional Fortnite. Like we think of Fortnite like the cartoony looking game. They can make it look real now. Just throwing it out there, and I think it's because of this Unreal Engine 5.2 that came out.
over there and the team at Quixel were experimenting with what's possible for photoreal foliage environments, as well as testing out the latest functionality that we've been building for Unreal Engine.
Not only that, one day your robot will want days off and health maintenance insurance. Okay, I could see that, but them making them look humanoid, you're also going to have a certain type of people that are going to think that, okay, now these robots have feelings. Now these robots are thinking. Robots needs rights. If they're making them humanoid, they're going to be relatable. Some people might even have, that's all that they talk to all day. Now they're going to have they're going to think these things are human. So now these robots, I can just picture it. Robots are going to have rights. Robots are going to want, and you're probably right. They will want days off, maintenance, insurance. And if it's AI and it's constantly thinking, that's crazy. Possibility is crazy.
So Jacob's here with us today in the Unreal Editor. Let's explore the environment. And what better way to do that than off-roading? And what better way to off-road than in a Rivian R1T? Now, Rivian uses Unreal to power their instrument cluster, including 3D visualization of their vehicles. So we worked with them to bring the R1T to life in this experience. Let's head on out, Jacob.
The details now that Unreal Engine has is
so
just
we're building
crazy,
tools
man.
for interactive and dynamic worlds. So here we have chaos physics simulating rocks that tumble as we drive over them, leaves bend out of the way, and we also added some real-time fluid simulation. We worked with the team at Rivian to set up Unreal's chaos vehicle model to simulate the suspension of the truck and how the electric motors drive each individual wheel. Chaos also simulates how the tires compress and deform, and Meta Sounds enabled the team
That's pretty
to
impressive.
Resynthesize the sounds of the electric
How you can see the
motors
suspension go
and mix
over
them with the
each
ambisonics of
rock
the jungle.
or thing that's on the ground, each piece of debris.
So Rivian provided us with a highly detailed model of the truck, about 71 million polygons that were able to render in real time thanks to Nanite. Now, the Rivian not only looks incredibly realistic because of Lumen and Nanite, but also its materials. And today, we're introducing Substrate, our new material framework.
That's what I thought was cool is their new Substrate. They'll talk about it right here, but it's the way the light shines on to the different objects. They use the nanite for that's what's going to show the light bouncing off each little section. But the substrate, like it'll show it. It'll put dirt on the side of the door and how the light, bounces off different. The texture looks different. The details are just getting better and better.
And to better demonstrate it, let's swap the paint out for opal. Now, of course, you can't order a Rivian with opal body panels, but opal was the internal code name for this project, and also a really great demonstration of Substrate's capabilities. The base layer models the iridescence, refraction, and reflections that occur inside of an opal. And on top of that is a layer representing the polished surface and how light is absorbed as it travels through that clear layer of varying depths. And now we can add back on the dust and dirt layers. And notice how the reflection changes when interacting with the dust layer, and that there are no artifacts along the transition from dirt to dust to opal. So Substrate is more expressive, enabling artists to create materials like this with different shading models and compose and layer those materials as they see fit. All right, let's head on out, Jacob.
On my way.
In terms of performance, Substrate materials that are similar to the current Unreal Engine shading model cost about the same. But now artists have the freedom to author more complex materials for extremely detailed use cases. like in cinematics and in film. So we're going to drive under this fallen tree here, and everything that you've seen up to this point was painstakingly hand-built by the environment team at Quixel. Everything since that fallen tree has been built using our brand new experimental suite of procedural.
There's so much
content
work doing
generation.
in. I don't know if anybody has ever tried to build anything off of Unreal Engine 5. I dabbled around with it a little bit. To see this, it's a crazy amount of work. The detail, it takes a long time just to make a couch, and try to make it look realistic and putting the different fibers on it. It's not easy, but they give you all the tools. You can actually build something for free. You can build your own metaverse for free with Unreal Engine 5. You just got to figure out how to do it. And there's a lot of YouTube videos out there that will show you how to do it. That's how I learned. I made like a love seat. That's as far as I gotten. It took too much time. I was like, I can't do this, but they give you the tools to do it.
Entirely an engine that are flexible, deterministic, and artist-driven. Our guiding principle in building these systems was to empower artists to make tools for artists. So Jacob's going to go ahead and add a procedural assembly to the world. And the cool thing is that it communicates. Thank you. Yeah. Pretty cool. And the cool thing is that it communicates with other nearby procedural elements in the scene, like the creek bed. So let's say a designer comes by, wants to direct the player to drive to the left. Jacob can simply move the assembly to the right, and everything updates to accommodate that change. Game design is iterative, and let's also add in some cliff formations, give it a little bit more variability. Built area, about 200 meters by 200 meters. We believe that there will always be the need for hand-building environments, so we design these procedural systems to be tools for artists that work in concert with hand-built content. Both Substrate and the new procedural NVIDIA RTX 4090 GPU. So Jacob, thanks for being here and helping us out today.
Thank you very much, Nick, for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Tim. And hi, everyone.
Yeah, I think that looks pretty badass. The new 5.2. I don't know if you guys are interested into the game part of it, but that's all I got. I told the wifey I would only jump on for about an hour. I got some errands I got to do, preparing for my daughter to come back from Italy next month. So I got to go and get some stuff ready. Thanks for hanging out. The Tech Tuesday, just chilling, talking about different tech that, I came across this week and last week that I find interesting. I'll try to keep these going. What's going on, ASMR fan? We're just shutting it down. Appreciate you showing up. What is up? What is up? Shama saying, what up to fan? Yeah, on that note, I got to run. I got to go ahead and sign out. But thanks for hanging out, man. It's cool. I'm going to try to do these every Tuesday. I don't have a set time because my schedule is kind of crazy. I want to shoot to get them done in the morning so I can run errands and do what I got to do in the evening. But it will be sometime on Tuesdays. This one was a little bit later than usual, but I had some AMA set up. I had a poker tournament earlier, so I had to jump on for an hour and do my thing. But I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome for hanging out. Got to get my watch hours up, so I appreciate you guys hanging out. And on that note, I got to roll because I got stuff I got to do. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you guys later. Oh, before you guys go, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification too. So every time I put out another video, you'll be notified. Thanks for watching. I'm Chaka Crypto, and I will see you guys in the metaverse. Peace.
Chaka Crypto, you're entering the Chaka verse. Chaka Crypto.